Well, hello there, Jem Stones. Queen Joy of Queen-jois-jems here. And I am here to do a review, as I'm sure you can tell in the title. I'm doing a review on Unice, or however you like to say it. These guys. Unice hair. So, very cute packaging, by the way. I appreciated that when I got it. So this is going to be a review on this because your girl, makes wigs. And so I thought I would be a good person. And I've made wigs for a long time, like over 5 years. Which I know to some people is like, I've been in this game for 25 years. Try that, sweetheart. But, you know, I'll let you know when I hit that 25 mark. I'll revisit this in 20 years. Anyway, so, Unice hair. They also have hair, wigs, and all kinds of things. I think you can buy clips from them and stuff like that. And this is their hair. Now, from them, I bought... Hold on, let me see if there's anything interesting on the inside. I would say somewhat interesting is they send you a wig cap, but it's, like it's black. And to me, I honestly don't like black wig caps because... I mean, I make my wigs with, like, black wig, but this is to wear underneath your wig. You know what I mean? So it's like a matte, like, what color am I? Brown. What color is this? Black. So it's like, you know, as much as people love to say black people, we're not. So this, imagine what that's gonna look like underneath lace if I have this black underneath, you know what I mean? So it's best for you to wear something that matches your color. I mean, if you are a beautiful Nigerian, just super black queen, then this is for you. But for me, I just like it more flesh colored so that it melts better into your wig so that you can't see, you know. Because I mean, imagine like just literally, especially if you don't do the method where you do the got to be glued and then you cut it out, like, you know what I'm saying? So you're just gonna have this black line behind, you know. Maybe not, maybe for some people it works out, but for me at least, I don't like doing that. I like to just use my sorry, people walking by my window. I like to use brown, so that's just for me. It also comes with, I was like, Viper Tech, what's that? Sorry, never mind. That's for my taser. I've been searching for this. I needed my charger. Is it in here? Please be in here. I bet it's not in here. Come on, come on, come on. It's not in here. Darn, I need to find that charger. Anyway, not the point of this video. That's a whole different review. I love it. There's no review. Get yourself a taser, ladies. I'm not playing no games. Get a taser, okay? It's too wild out here. People are acting crazy. People are acting like rape doesn't matter. Yes, I said it. Demonetized, whatever. They're acting like it doesn't matter whether you say something, nothing gets done. Whether you don't say anything, nothing gets done. So, I mean, that sounds bad. I don't want to sound that unhopeful, but it's like, just be careful, man. Don't trust others to protect you. Protect yourself. And if somebody else does protect you, then it could be like, oh, like you came through. But it's, no, protect yourself first. And then if they happen to come through, then hey, they came through and it's a bonus. So get yourself a taser. I got pepper spray. I have pepper spray. I have a taser. I'm going to be working on my gun license soon. Actually, you see the zombie back there? Yeah, that's your girl. I shot him. So, yeah, and he's got nothing up and down. That's all he's got. And I shot him twice in both hands just to aim for his hands. But if I can... That's not what this video is about. Anyway, back to why we're here. They also sent some lashes, but as you can see... I'm sorry. I don't really need them. I get my lashes done elsewhere, so... But that's nice of them, because some people really do like lashes, so I should find a friend that likes them and give them to you. So you get your lashes, you get your cap, you get this cute little package, and all that good stuff. Now let's get into the quality of the hair. It's garbage. I'm sorry. I know I had that whole, like, build up and being nice and smiley, but I can still be positive and give you, you know, negative feedback. So, this hair is garbage. It is, I originally got the 28-inch loose wave. 28-inch loose wave. And here I am with the bob. I know what you're thinking. You idiot. Who does that? Buy it at like 14 and then cut it so you have a nice... I understand, but let me tell you, in my last video, I was wearing my... I named her Isla, by the way. I didn't have a name for her last time, but I have a name for her this time. Her name is Isla. I was wearing Isla last time, my little island babe. And yeah, I love the inches. Love them. So, of course, I wanted another one. But she was more like water wave type. Like, it's a bit tighter, I think, than loose wave. Because this hair... I don't even know. Like, I'll have to find a picture and post it. But I remember, like, it just... Like, I'll have to show you how I was when I first cut it, because it's cute, it's a cute little shortcut, you know, I like it, and things like that, but it's like, I bought 28 inches of hair for what? Like, literally, it shed like crazy. It's like, it's weird, because it's almost like it's attached, and I do not mean this in a rude way at all. I love everyone, but it's almost like it's attached to, like, a greasy white person. I hate to be rude. I guess anybody who gets greasy, but I mean, grease is good for me. So, like, honestly, white people, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. That's the genetics you have. That's the type of hair you have. So, something weird with this hair is I do not put a lot of product on my hairs. On my wigs. So, like, I treat it like real hair. So you don't need that much product, you know, just little, you know, unless I'm conditioning it, then I'll try to, like, not necessarily this wig, but I like to let it sit a little longer and blah, 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 just keep it soft or whatever. But this one, freaking got it started and had the 28 inch, and it would get tangled, it would shed horribly. The white person part was that it gets greasy. Like, it gets greasy out of nowhere. Like, if I could, like, I wish I could show you. Like, it'll be fine. It acts like it's coming out of my scalp and I'm doing too much to it. That's what it's acting like. Like, it's not, like, because you need to moisturize your wigs. You do. Like, it's hair, especially if you're wearing the, quality. I'm not saying I've got those wigs, but it's like, I wear nothing but human hair. So it's like, it's bothersome because it's like it has such a synthetic vibe to it. You might not be able to tell in the video, but it does. Like, see? Bam. Just pull some. I didn't even comb or nothing. Oh, that's a bunch. I wish I could. I just did one little thing. I've been doing that the whole video. I wish you could see that. I hope you can see that. But, like, it sheds like crazy. It's greasy. Again, like, and the reason I had to cut it from 28 is because you literally couldn't, like, you couldn't go all the way down. You couldn't. I was, like, cutting myself. Like, you ever, like, been braiding your hair and you move so quick that you kind of slit yourself? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I was doing that. And I was like, because it just kept getting caught. So I was like, what? Like, so I try not to be angry. And I was like, okay, we can fix this. Like, from back in my, like, middle school, high school days, like, I would buy trash hair all the time because I didn't know what I was doing. And my mother, my biological mother, she fucking wears shortcuts, like spikes, so she was no fucking help ever. So it was like, I had to figure it out all by myself, and then she was divorced, it was just me. My sister was, like, grown, like, we're almost 10 years apart, so it's like, she was not in the house either, so I really had to figure my shit out. So I used to buy crap hair, basically, and it was, like, again, middle school and high school, so, like, you want to look good in middle school, high school. You don't want to get made fun of for something as simple as, oh, bitch, is that a rat's nest on your head? I don't have time. So basically, I got accustomed to kind of accidentally buying bad hair and then rejuvenating it. Finding a way to make it look good, finding a way to make it full, finding a way to make it silky and shiny. And I found a lot of great products, a lot of great little techniques. Like, there's this one bleach treatment I like to do with it, where, like, you boil some water, put some bleach in there, dip it in there, let it sit in there for... It depends on the length of the hair, the type of hair, and all that other kind of stuff. You kind of have to, you know, be paying attention and measuring correctly. But you do that, do all that, pull it out, let it go, let it sit, rinse it out, then rinse it out with some vinegar. I do regular vinegar. You can do apple cider if you want. Some people say apple cider taste. Smells less, you know, I don't care. I just use regular vinegar. And then there you go. You got your neutralizer, and then you're going to shampoo, blah, blah, blah. So, I know the techniques, and that would make it come out great. Then you use your the Tresemme 7 something. I'll have to grab it and show you one of these good old days. But it used to, it basically was something you would put on wet hair, and then once the hair dried, it was good to go for flat ironing. And that shit would silk my shit out. I literally remember them little white kids being like, oh my God, your hair is so bright. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was great. I was like, oh, thank you. But it's like, longer than you bitches. Like, it was great. It was fun. So I definitely know how to take care of some trash ass hair. So the fact that this got all the reviews it did, oh, I love my Unice hair. I was so disappointed and hurt. Honestly, I was hurt. Because I was like, are you all just sitting here lying? Like, see, because I be peeping. I tried it. I was peeping their, you ever scroll on Instagram and you see their things? Like, you see their little, like, oh, you need to, I was looking at their thing and I was like, I should have freaking known. If you look at their pictures, a good way to tell quality of hair is like, I wonder if you can see on this hair, actually. No, not really. But a good way to tell quality of hair is like how it's looking once it gets towards the bottom. If it's like, surprisingly, it's doing well now that it's short, but it's like, on theirs, you can see like how it comes from like hair, and then almost not a dread, but you know how like dreads are all together up top, not all together, but like it's just like hair to you, you know what I mean? Until you get more towards the bottom and you can tell individual dread strands, you know what I mean? Or dread locks, or, oh no, not everybody calls them locks, but individual, like even with braids, like how like you get your hair braided in box braids, whatever braids you like, and then it's like, and then you finally start to see like where the individual strands are. That's how you can tell it's bad hair, because it's clumping together and starting to knot at the bottom and create its own strands of, you know what I mean? Not necessarily like this, how it's like, oh, it has its own strand. But see, it's kind of a little hard to explain, but it'll start to clump together and get frizzy. And that's how you can tell. It's probably mixed with a lot of synthetic hair. I actually just learned maybe 2 months ago that, because again, I spent a lot of time on the human hair side. I've never really bought synthetic hair. Because I've always like worn it for a long time. Like I'm either getting sew-ins, I'm getting, you know what I mean? So I'm never, I guess unless I'm getting braids, like box braids or something, obviously like I'm getting fake hair, but like you're not flat ironing and combing and stuff. So it's just, it's I don't know. I feel like I was saying though, I just learned that like some companies will find hair and like sewers and stuff like that, which it might be a little exaggerated, but I do understand that they're saying they're finding hair from not human donators or, like things like that. And they're just finding it anywhere. And then they're just stringing it together and then they're washing it and then making it look good. So I strongly believe that this might be one of those companies. I hate to say it, but I honestly do. Like this, I mean, I'm sure they have some more human in there than most synthetic brands, but it's like, judging by that, I just really wish like I could, like, it's hard to even see. I just pulled out more hair. I just literally, like, all I did was, so it's like, you can imagine, like, I feel so bad. I'm just shedding around here like a dog with mange. It's like, what the hell? So this has been long-winded, and I didn't mean it to be, but I just wanted to hit on some of those things that it's like, it's annoying. Like, it's annoying. This was not expensive, not as much as I usually spend on hair, but it was over $200. So it's like, the $200 is well enough for a price for you to give me some quality hair. Well enough to give me some quality hair. But I probably learned my lesson, not well enough to give me 28 inches of quality hair. This was probably worth, what is this, 10 inches? 10 inches of healthy hair, because it literally, I mean, and it still is a struggle. This, yeah, it looks cute now, but it still is a struggle because something weird happens where you go outside and then all this gets weird and flat. Like, literally just like, and that was, excuse me. That was another thing that was horrible, was I had 28 inches of hair and then, it's like, it wasn't like, I couldn't. And I did the bleach treatment. I cut it. I did so much to this hair, like, just to make this cute, that it's just like, I don't recommend this hair if it's going to be your only, like, mode of, like, styling. Like, if you only have one wig, basically, and you like to wear them all the time. B, if you aren't that good with hair. This is not for beginners. This is not for beginners. It's honestly not even for, what's the next stage? Is it novice, beginner, and then advanced, and whatever. It's not for you if you're not like used to doing hair all the time, because it wasn't cool. Like, it was not cool. What would be another person I would not suggest this for? I mean, just if you like quality hair, don't do this. Like, if you like hair, because me, I'll be honest, like, shout out, biggest of shout outs to She's Happy Hair. I don't know how many people like really know about them or use them or whatever, but She's Happy, honey, that hair, that is where it's at. I am not sponsored yet. I am not being paid yet for any of She's Happy stuff, but I mean it. I don't even know, you can kind of see her right there. That one right there, hold on, you know what? Hold on. Ugh. Hold on. Let's try this out. So, this little beauty right here is from She's Happy. And why, hello, Jem Stones. It is your queen here. That's a lot of pressure. Queen-jois-jems here. So, I told you that I cut that 28, and this is what it got cut into. And I know, in any other life, I would never cut 28 inches of hair into a bob like this. But, like I said, the hair was trash. And this was all I can manage to. I had to cut it, I had to layer it, I had to thin out the bottoms, I had to like buzz the like with clippers. Like, I did a lot to make this manageable and bouncy and cute. So I would not recommend that hair to fucking anyone who hasn't been doing hair for years and knows I did a bleach treatment on this thing. If you don't know how to do like a bunch of bullshit to make your hair, that was too much. So, would not recommend. 10 out of 10 would not recommend, but at least I got a cute little shortcut out of this. Anyway, it is one of my absolute favorite wigs that I own. It is just, she's great. She's really, really great. And, bam. This is from She's Happy Hair. I mean, and just hold on. Just take a minute. Just take a second. Just take 1 second. One quick one. I know this has been longer than a second, but when I tell you, well, I see, I just slapped myself in the face on accident. When I tell, guess how old this hair is. Guess. Take one wild guess how old this hair is. And yes, I'm sorry, I keep unbuttoning my pants, but I like to sit on the ground for these videos, and there's literally no reason to like make myself into a Pillsbury Doughboy and you can't even see my bottom half, you know what I mean? But anyway, not the point. Point was, guess how old? Guess. I like saying guess to give you a chance, because I actually like trying to figure out shit on my own. But anyway, this wig, what month is this? July something? This wig is officially a year and something old. A year and a month, I guess? Because we're almost out of July. So, like, a year, almost approaching its year in 2 months. There are babies younger than this wig, okay? She's happy. I'm happy. Like, look, okay? One of my faves. This hair has been just, oh my fucking God. And actually, this started off as, what did I get, 24? 22, something like that. And I rocked that for a while. And then just kind of, cut a little bit. Because I love the blunt look. Blunt looks are my favorite. For some reason. Because I also love blunt curls. Blunt curls are so cute. Oh my gosh, I love blunt curls. So, but you see the difference though? Like, just not even in a hater way. You see the difference on what, look at this. Look, watch. I know I look crazy, but like, nothing. No hair, no tangles, no sheds, no nothing. Like, nothing. Right back where the fuck it was supposed to be. Like, she's happy. So I feel like I was spoiled maybe a little bit, and that's why I'm so like, nah, like, I don't like it, you know what I mean? But it's like, that wasn't okay. Like I said, to spend as much, okay, I'll be an adult. To spend as much money as I did, I should not have had to, to spend as much money as I did, I should not have had to, do all the stuff I did. Because in a way, like, think about if I was a customer. See, I don't like that. That's so uncomfortable. But think about if I was a customer who didn't know how to do hair like that. You know what I mean? Like, think about that. I'd have been sitting here, like, not knowing what the fuck to do. You know what I mean? Like, I would have spent X amount of money on some 28-inch hair, which that's also something. Like, taking care of super duper duper long hair is also a process. Like, excuse me. Like, flat ironing it is a long process. Curling it is a long process. So it's not necessarily hard, but it's long. So if you don't have the time to take care of hair like that, that's also another thing. But that's more length than company. That's just up to you. But, you know, I just don't appreciate that. Like I said, think about it if I didn't know. Like, think about somebody buying that hair and not being able to be like, okay, well, I'm just going to make this do another style. You know what I mean? Like, why? It's just kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like I feel duped. They've been trying to message me and be like, oh, would you like to get another one? Because also, another thing, when I ordered from them, it was around Mother's Day. And I was supposed to get a flower because I wanted it. It was like a cute little, like, it's like a little flower. It wasn't real, but it was like, not glass, but it was something like cool and shiny. And I was like, that's cute. I want that. And so they're like, so I order it or whatever. And I don't know if you have to pay extra shipping for it or something or whatever. But basically, I make my order, I make it before Mother's Day, which means that, like, if you place the order before Mother's Day, then you get the flower, blah, blah. I get a text, like, 3 days later, oh, yeah, we know you, like, pick the one where you're supposed to get, you know, the flower and blah, blah, but unfortunately, it's just like, okay, well, is there a different flower or a different Mother's Day? Well, no, there's not. That's all we had. Okay. Well, I guess let's get the wig then. Well, no, would you like us to hold your order? We can send you something else. So, sure. What are the other gifts? Well, we can give you some lashes, which come in every package, so I'm not special. We can give you some lashes, or we can give you 10% off of your next order. I don't even know if it was 10. It might be polite. It was probably like 5 or something like that. And I was like, and in my head, I was already like, I'm not ordering from you again. This was fucking ridiculous. I have not had to deal with this with any other, like, again, I might be spoiled because she's happy. Luckily, I live in a city now that has it, but, like, I used to have to order online because my city didn't have it. And, or the nearest city that had it was 4.5 hours away, living in the middle of butt fucking nowhere. Richmond Hill is awful. But, it's like, I don't go to the store that often. I've gone probably twice, but I order offline a lot. And I've never had this problem with them. I have never in years. I've been wearing She's Happy hair for probably about 7 years. 6-7 years now, and they've never let me down. Like, they've never then why don't you have any She's Happy hair wigs now? I do. I have about 3 She's Happy's wigs, and then I also made a few others back in the day that I just don't have now because one, I dyed. I loved it. It was a 20-something inch, 22 maybe, again. I like 20 to 28 is like my shit. I'll be in that zone all the time. And I bought their hair and dyed it. I dyed the bottom green, and it was fan-fucking-tastic. And then I cut the green into a green bob, and it was fan-fucking-tastic. And then I threw the hair away because... No, I didn't. I lied. I took it to my hairdresser, which, amazing lady. I took it to my hairdresser, and she repurposed it into a, I don't even know. It was like a double asymmetrical bob before they were cool. and she fucking, because I ended up dyeing it again. She turned it into an asymmetrical double bob, so it came down, you know, both sides, and then it was like green, purple, and blue, or blue, purple, and green, something like that, and then She's Happy was dyed 4 times and still was giving me life. Still was giving me life. Like, I remember vividly that hairstyle, and I remember vividly the compliments I got on it. Literally, people, white men especially, old white men, that was the funniest thing. I was like, I've never gotten a compliment on my weave from an old white, but so many old white men were like, that's daring. And I was like, thanks. Appreciate you. Like, I'm glad you like it. Like, multiple dudes. I remember at work, I used to work at American Eagle. At work, they told me, and then at the gym I used to go to all the time, tell me. Like, it's so, you know, I know what quality hair does. And where'd you go? This little ditty right here was not it. I mean, like I said, it's cute because the cute little cut I got it in. I'm going to try to wrap this up. I'm sorry, this has been so long. But, you know, it's cute because the cut is in, but now I can actually show you. Like, look at the back. Like, I know it's kind of hard to tell, but can you tell kind of how greasy it seems it looks? There's no product on this, by the way, at all. Like, at all. I just washed it, let it air dry, and then, flat ironed it. Not flat ironed it. Well, yeah, flat ironed it. I curled it. I do my curls with flat irons. And, flat ironed it, and then sprayed just a tad bit of spritz to keep the curls in place. Which is, I shouldn't have to, because this is, but whatever. So it's just like, you know, because I mean, look at that on the other side versus, like, look at that on the other side. I'm sure you can tell, like, there's a bit of a difference. Not even because of the cut. I understand you're like, oh, it probably looks that way because that's how it's cut. But it's like, I get that. But at the same time, no. Because, like, you're seeing how shiny and synthetic this is looking compared to real human. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I'm just, like I said, it might be me. A girl might be spoiled. A girl has no name. But, I mean, it might be me. I might be spoiled. I might just be used to She's Happy hair. But if that's the case, then that's the case. And you know what? I'm not spoiled. Because I'm going to do another review on some Amazon hair that I bought. And I like that hair. I think the wig is a cute wig. Came out great. So, mine, I don't know. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. I'm sorry.